Joshua, how are you today?
Hello, I'm doing all right, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm good. My name is Andre. I am a social work here in this place, and I'll be listening to what's troubling you. Okay. But before we start, I would like to do a little bit of disclaimer about the confidentiality of our conversation, and why I can guarantee that um, everything that we're gonna talk here will keep between you and I for sure. Nothing gonna be out. The problem is there are some situations, especially regard your safety and the safety of other people, and that I cannot guarantee 100% of that. If I see that your security or the security of other people are just at risk, I'm legally obliged to breach this rule. Or is that right for you? Are you okay with that?
That sounds all good to me. Yeah, I understand. All good.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go. So before start, actually, I would like to state that need to be a 10-minute session. So why would you like to talk to me today?
Okay, yeah. So basically I've come here today because I've just been feeling, especially recently in the past maybe couple of months or so, just quite an increase in like feelings of like stress and anxiety, um, and lots of just, I guess, negative feelings, especially towards like with things like uni, can be
Yes.
quite stressful.
Mhm.
Um, Obligations to like work and occupations and all that.
Okay.
And I mean, yeah, it all just kind of piles on top of like one another, and just yeah, lately it's been a little bit more hard to handle, and not too sure what to do.
Okay. So how long have you been feeling since you start university? Can you just specify
Um,
a time for me?
well, yeah, well, it's been going on for quite a while, but it's been fairly manageable. Um,
But
but I think in the past
okay.
2 months or so, for maybe 3 months, it's been getting just a little bit worse. So I decided to just come and talk about it. Because yeah, I've been noticing it getting a bit harder to deal with.
Okay, okay. So what do you think what do you think could had happened to just this kind of thing just become more complicated now? Because I can see that you are just feeling for a while these kind of feelings. However, in these 2 months, maybe 2 months ago, it's been quite acute now. This kind of problem. What do you think could just trigger this kind of problem in you? Is it specifically the university, or all together, all the things together?
Yeah, I don't think there's any really one thing in particular. Um, I think, yeah, things like university, work, social life, all of that, just kind of piles up, and I can't really put my finger on what the cause is or why it's happening. Sometimes it's just completely random, and I just start feeling really anxious for no reason. And that's I think where kind of the problem lies, because I don't really even really know exactly where it's coming from.
Mhm.
I think, like I said, there are these things that are making it a bit harder to deal with, like uni and stuff, um, adding these extra pressures.
Mm.
Um, but I think it's just all these random negative thoughts and anxious feelings coming almost out of the blue, and yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out where it's coming from. So that kind of makes it difficult for me to
Mm.
try to fix it.
Okay. Mm. Mm. So do you I I can feel that you are feeling quite anxious sometimes. Do you reckon if it happened more when I were at home, or when you're just working in university? Can you just
Um,
specify for me?
well, the thing is, I get all these anxious thoughts about, like I said, social life, uni, and work. But the thing is, I do probably get most of the negative thoughts while I'm at home.
Mm,
But while I'm out doing these things, when I'm at uni, when I'm with my friends,
mm,
or when I'm actually at like work, it it feels I feel relatively okay. In
Mhm.
fact, sometimes I feel really quite good. But yeah, it's when I'm at home and I'm alone and I don't really have anything to do or anyone to talk to. I guess that could probably be where it's coming from, just sitting alone, and these thoughts kind of start coming up, and I start kind of exaggerating these own things. But yeah, I'd say when I'm at home, during the day, if I'm out with friends and things, I'm perfectly fine. If I'm at uni, I'm usually having a pretty good time. But when I'm thinking about these things while I'm alone, for some reason, it just brings a lot of anxiety.
Mm, do you feel when you are just working, studying, or doing something else, you just forget about these things? Is that right?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I basically just forget about it if I'm outside. If I'm having a busy day, yeah, it mainly goes away. But if I'm not having a busy day, if nothing's really happening, I think that's when it mostly shows up. Yeah, for sure.
Mm. And what, how about your relationship with your family, your teammates, your friends? It's been good?
Yeah. My relationship with everybody is good. I don't really have any bad relationships. My family is very supportive. I've got a great group of friends that I talk to heaps, and they talk back. And like I said, when I'm around these people, I feel good because, yeah, I do have lots of supportive people around me for sure. And I do,
Mhm.
yeah, I have thought about speaking to them about everything. But I do find a bit of difficulty in that, which is why I'm here today.
And how about your finances? Are you get enough money for your job? Are you being happy over there, or
Um,
be
I
better?
mean, it certainly could be better. I don't think it's something I'm particularly worried about. Finance. I think everybody kind of has money issues here and there, but for me, I mean, it could be better, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm getting a pretty steady flow of income that I'm not too worried about. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. And well, I can see that you're feeling a lot of stress, and it's not like related with your relationship. I can see that you are have a very supportive family. You are not having some troubles with your relationship at school or work. Is that right? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. And do you feel like you're not quite reach some goal that you want to maybe something that you must be doing, or some goal that you need to reach? Do you think is could be something related with that, or not
Um,
with
I
your
mean, maybe. I think my main goal is basically just to I don't know, be happy. I mean, without I want to be able to just kind of be with myself without feeling anxious. I want to go to uni. I want to have go to work and everything without having to worry about anxiety. So I think my main goal would just be talking to myself more positively, um, because the biggest thing probably is talking to myself and having these inner thoughts telling me that um, something's going to go horribly wrong. But I mean, nothing really ever does. So I think if I can just manage to talk to myself more nicely and be more thoughtful of myself, I think that's a direction I'd like to go in.
do you have any strategy to deal with kind of bad feelings when you have, or just trying to just think about or anything?
Um, I do find it hard trying to talk to myself more positively. So I guess the strategies I have would be, I guess, just going outside. I think um, when I'm home alone and all these thoughts start popping up, usually I might go outside for a walk, call my friends, see if they want to do something. I think the best strategies I have are just to do things that would make me just forget about it and stop thinking to myself.
Hmm. Well, Joshua, I'm pretty, well, I feel very good, pretty happy that you are here just to talk about that. And since our time just ran out, I would like to summarize, just sum up what, just to see if I'm following your idea, and
Okay.
just have some these bad feelings. It's not like a work or family problem. And since you are just, it's just kind of intrusive feeling, it's something that you don't understand. And actually I can see that you have good strategies to just to deal with that. And so you can just talk a little bit better about these issues that you are having. Are you all right with that?
Yeah, that sounds great. I'd like that for sure. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So just finish for now. And if you are happy, we can just try to go home and just to think about that. And I can see you in the next session then. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Thank you, Andre.
Thank you so much. See you next time then. Thank
See you
you.
next time.